What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of tier list Thursdays. This week, guys, I've been saying this for a while, but I'm gonna do Luigi's games tier list. And I mean, I've been waiting a while to do this. Like, I wanted to do a specific video just related to Luigi games, and I feel like this is the perfect time to just tell you guys what my favorite Luigi game is and my least favorite Luigi game is. So we got pretty much every Luigi game that he's the main character in, like as a solo. I mean, you could also say Mario and Luigi Dream Team as also a candidate, but however, you use Mario as well in that game, so I decided to leave that out. And yeah, other than that, every game here, Luigi is the main protagonist, and yeah. So with that out of the way, guys, let's get going. I have it down in the bottom below in order, and I have played pretty much I played all the games here. So I can give you guys my opinion of each of them, and let's get going on this list. So let's start off with the first Luigi game where he's the main protagonist, and that is Mario is Missing. And you might think when you first hear the game, Mario is missing and Luigi is out there to go rescue Mario. You think, oh, this is going to be a neat platformer. This is going to be like Super Mario World like 2, like the sequel of Super Mario World 2. But once you get like 5 seconds into the game, you realize it's not a Mario game. You realize that it's history class. You're pretty much taking a history class in a Mario game. Like you have to like answer facts. You have to go like hunting for like clues and facts. Like, I didn't complete this game. Obviously, I did not beat the game. I played like 10 minutes of it, and I realized like it's not fun at all. Like it looks, the main problem is like, yeah, it's not like I hate that we have to answer history questions. It's the fact that some of them, the facts are like completely incorrect. Like they're not right at all. Like the game is lying to you. That's my main problem with Mario is Missing for the SNES. And there's a ton of them, dude. Like there's a bunch. It's not as bad as Mario's Time Machine. Mario's Time Machine, like we'll discuss it when I do a Mario's games tier list, but it's not like Mario's Time Machine where there's like a million questions to do. But with Mario's Missing, yeah, dude, you're just going on like filling the blanks in paragraphs, like going through like cities and just answering questions and stuff like that. It's like, no, it's not fun at all. So like obviously that just makes it a D tier. D tier, it's terrible. It's not a fun game at all. Like, I feel like this is one of the few Luigi games I just do not like at all. I would stay away from it. It's not what you think it is. The title's not what you think it is. Don't play the game at all. Please do not. And then we got Mario's Missing, the NES version of it, and that game came out after it. I have no idea why they made an NES version for this game, but not an NES version for Super Mario World. That literally makes zero sense. Like, nobody's gonna play the game. The Nintendo thinks that, yeah, nobody bought the game on the SNES, so they're gonna make a recreation of it on the NES so that they can get more sales. And like, obviously people bought it because it got baited from the title, but it's not what you think it is. However, I will say it's not tedious like the SNES version, but it's still bad. Like it has less questions, it has less facts, history facts than the SNES version, but it doesn't change anything. It's still a D tier game. Like, it's really not that great at all. Like, don't play. Yeah, it's just not. It's pretty much the exact same, but like with NES graphics, but with less questions, just barely less questions. It's still terrible. Like, it's still a bad game. But yeah. So now we get to Luigi's Mansion, the first Luigi's Mansion game, and I do not need to say anything. I think we all know where this is gonna go. This was GameCube launch title, one of the few GameCube launch titles. I can't remember the other ones. And this game came out before Super Mario Sunshine, and this game is fantastic. All right, this game is a great game. I love this game. Spoiler alert: once the school year starts, I plan on doing an LP of this game. Like, I was thinking about when do I do Luigi's Mansion after I completed Super Mario Sunshine, and I feel like, as when the school year starts, I feel like I want to bring this LP into the channel. Like, I want to do Luigi's Mansion. I haven't shown off a Luigi game, and I feel like this is the perfect game to start off. So yeah, Luigi's Mansion is a top tier game. The missions, it's open world where you can explore the entire mansion like any order rather than going on a linear path, which I have a problem with the other Luigi Mansion games. But yeah, That's the flaw with the other Luigi Mansion games, unlike this one. Like, this is not a perfect game, obviously. Like, the graphics have not aged well. I will say that the graphics in the other Luigi Mansion games are better than this one. However, like the challenge is like this game is probably the hardest Luigi's. Actually, I don't know which one's the hardest Luigi Mansion game, but yeah, this game is a fun game. It's open world. I plan on doing an LP of this game. Yeah, like it's Luigi's Mansion is. There's a debate for it to be better than Mario Sunshine, but it's not. Like I personally, people personally would prefer Luigi's Mansion, but I don't agree. I actually prefer Mario Sunshine, but it's close. It's still a great game. Like I mean, it's still a fantastic game, top tier for a reason. Like this is the best. This is I would say that this is the best game out here for sure. Like Luigi's Mansion is like it takes the crown already as the best game, and it came out like 2004, 2000 no, like really like 2000s, early 2000s. This game came out, and it's still a great game to this date. Like, yeah, this is easily top tier. Then we get to Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and this is still a good game. Don't get me wrong. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is still a good game. However, I think it's the worst out of the three Luigi Mansion games, and that's because of the linearness. It's very linear, and the game is short. That's my main problem with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. But it's still a good game. It's still a good game. I like the new features of the game, with the Polygus 5000 being introduced from upgrading the Polygus. Well, where's the Polygus 400 at? I have no idea. Or was it the 4000? I can't remember. But like I can't remember where it came out. But Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I own it on the 3DS, and it's a very short game. And I've never heard of Luigi's Mansion before that. So, yeah, bro. Luigi's Mansion, easy top tier. But Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I'm going to put it, honestly, I'm going to put it probably in the B tier. It's still a good game. But it has some flaws, though. Like, the flaws, like, show out in this game. But, again, it's still a good game. I can't ignore that. Like, yeah. It's probably the middle tier. But it could be bottom of A tier, but I'm going to put a B tier because there's other games I prefer than Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Now we get to New Super Luigi U, and I will say, coming into this, I thought it was going to be like A tier, S tier, but looking at it now, this game is probably one of the more overrated Mario based games. This is a pretty overrated game, not going to lie. Yeah, it's different. I like it's the different from the new Super Mario Bros. Games where it challenges you a lot. But it's pretty much just a cash grab to celebrate the year of Luigi. That's my... Like, some of these games are just cash grabs because they came out the year of Luigi. Like, we get to certain other games. I mean, Dark Moon come out? And when did Dark Moon come out? Hold on, give me a sec. Because Dark Moon is different, though. Dark Moon is still a good game. Moon release date. Yeah, it came out the year of Luigi. New Super Luigi U is pretty much a cash grab. Not gonna lie, it's a DLC to New Super Mario Bros. Because it just came out the year of Luigi. This game would not exist if it didn't come out the year of Luigi. Like, yeah, bro, it's pretty much the exact same game. You're playing pretty much the exact same game, but with like the time going like only like 100 minutes clock, and they didn't even change anything. If they changed the enemies, and like the side characters aside from Nabbit, this game would be pretty good. Like this game would be well known as one of the best Mario games out there. But I can't ignore that, dude. It's not even my favorite New Super Mario Bros. Game. It's not my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. But yeah, bro, this game I think it's below Dark Moon. Like, it's still a great game. It's still a good game, but it's just I feel like it's overrated. I think it's one of the more overrated Luigi games or / Mario games out there. Then we get to Luigi Bros. That was actually a content in Super Mario 3D World, and again, this came out in the year of Luigi. Like most of these games came out in the year of Luigi, which I mean, it's great. He's getting his recognition, but some of the games are just not that great. Like if they made a game like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, into like that would be so like that. Oh my gosh! But yeah, I will say I will say Luigi Bros is not that great. It's really not that great. The controls are very clunky. If you're gonna play a Mario Bros game, just play the one in the GBA version, Mario Bros Advance. That's one of the best Mario Bros games. Better than the arcade version, better than the NES version, even better than this version, bro. Like they titled it Luigi Bros just because of the year of Luigi, and it was something, a side mission you could do in Mario 3D World. So yeah, this game is really not that great, but it's not as tedious as Mario's Missing. So I'm gonna put it probably the C tier. And then we got Dr. Luigi, which again, it also came out in the year of Luigi. Like yeah, bro. But honestly, it's just, if you're gonna do Dr. Luigi, like just put like the main mission that's on the L's for the pills. Just put that in a Dr. Mario game. Well, other than that, it's still like a Tetris type game. You can still play the regular Dr. Mario type game in Dr. Luigi. You can still play that. There's a mission where like you use the touch screen, which is just weird. Like it feels so clunky. Like no, dude. So yeah, this game is pretty much a Dr. Mario port, but with Dr. Luigi to get more money in the year of Luigi. But obviously, it introduced a new mission, which is not as good as the regular one. But I like what they tried. I like how they tried with something new. So for me, I'm gonna put it probably in the B tier as well. Like I think it's still a solid game. Yeah, B tier quality is great for this game. And now we get to the final two games versus Luigi's Mansion from the 3DS and Luigi's Mansion 3. Now Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS is pretty much the exact same game as the first one, but like obviously it's on the 3DS. Like that's a main knock. If it was on the Switch, bro, that would actually, the graphics would be, oh my god, the graphics would look. If they put like on the Switch with Luigi Mansion 3 graphics, it debatably has a chance to be better than the first version, but it's just not. Like it's using like the dual screens, it's taking advantage of the dual screens, which I like. However, I prefer the big screen of the original game than the 3DS, pretty much. And like there's some features from Dark Moon that they brought into this version. However, I personally prefer how like you handle the ghosts in the first version. Like it feels more satisfying than using the circle pad for the 3DS. So this is still Luigi's Mansion. It's still the first game, but as a port. But I'm gonna put it probably the A tier. Like, yeah, that's pretty solid spot. And then we got Luigi's Mansion 3, the final Luigi's Mansion game on this list. And do I want to put it S tier? Because I actually had like, I was so reminiscent of the graphics I didn't even look at the flaws of this game. But I think my main problem I have with this game is also linear. That's my main problem with this game. It's just linear. But other than that, this is still a fantastic game. Like the fact that this game is not mentioned to this day is a travesty. Like it's a great game. Like it's a really good game. And the graphics, dude. The graphics look like from this game came out from a movie. Like this is not even, the graphics here are not even in a Mario game. This is a Luigi's Mansion game. The graphics are so god tier, dude. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna put Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, that's a good spot. A tier, top of A tier. So here we go. Let me fix this list to see if it's perfect. So give me guys a sec, guys. All right, guys. So that's my final list. The only switch I made, which is bumping Dark Moon up to the A tier, because like I feel like the Luigi's Mansion games are better than the new Super Luigi games for sure. So yeah, that's my list. I really wanted to put Luigi's Mansion 3 in S tier, but I could not ignore the fact that this game is so linear. I prefer open world games. That's my main thing. Like if you could explore the mansion like you did in the first game, in this game, this would be probably arguably better than the first game, but it's still tough. So yeah, this is my final list, guys. Stay tuned for Luigi's Mansion LP coming out on this channel. I already spoiled it out. I was planning on doing that. And yeah, guys, thanks so much, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video and next week's episode of Tier List Thursdays. We are out.